Well, finally tonight, a new movie examines the birth of Christ from a slightly different perspective.
I own the mother found.
Don't have to be good.
Those men are looking for you.
Herod must know of the prophecy. He wants my child. Joseph! I'm not the only one who's chosen for this.
Our Journey to Bethlehem is a live-action Christmas musical. Weaves classic melodies with humor, faith, and even a couple of pop songs. The movie from Affirm Films hit the theaters last weekend. We recently spoke with one of the stars of the film. We go now to Antonio Banderas, Academy Award nominee and practicing Catholic who plays King Herod in Journey to Bethlehem. Antonio, thank you so much for being with us today. So much to discuss, but first I want to ask you, why did you want to be involved in this movie, and what was it like playing the role of the jealous King Herod?
Very simple answer. I love the script. It's a story that I knew about. I think the whole entire world knew about this story, and I found that the movie was filled with love, and that is a side of religions. Is the side that I actually am interested in religions, and especially in the Catholic religion. And on top of that, music. And I love music. I love musical theater. I think I am an actor because of musical theater. If you put a lot of attention to that, right behind me is the company that opened my theater here in Malaga. It's a Chorus Line company 5 years ago. So all of those elements together just made me take that decision, just go in there and play King Herod.
And you talked about the music, and this combines biblical stories with new pop music. Curious, how did the film strike the balance between being respectful but also telling the Christmas story in a slightly different manner?
It's part of the history of, if you go back in time, opera, for example, had been done a long time ago, and you can go from many different stories, very complicated stories, Shakespearean stories, comedy stories, operetta, and then musicals. So it depends, you can actually take very seriously things that I've done through music, using music as an element to just, basically, in this particular case, to translate feelings, emotions. And this, movie, because of the theme, the main theme, needs that side of emotional side just to actually connect with an audience.
Before we run out of time, I want to ask you this. I want to ask you about your Catholic faith, how it helped you, during this time making this movie, and also on a day-to-day basis.
I was raised in Catholicism. There is one side of religion that I actually love, and it's everything that has to do with that, with love. And it's very simple. And the message of Jesus saying, you have to love the person next to you. Basically is that the whole entire secret is love.
What do you hope people take away from this movie?
I hope that that this movie can collaborate and can be part of their Christmas plan. I celebrated Christmas since I was very, very young, since I was a little kid, with my family, and they were very keen to produce that environment, to create in home an environment of peace, love, and reflection in a very sweet way, and humor, and loving not only with ourselves, in a cocoon, no, with our neighbors, with our friends, invite people to have dinner with us, and reflect about the people who doesn't have anything, that kind of environment. I think the movie invites people to just go into those very simple principles.
Well, Antonio, thank you so much for speaking with us. It was a great pleasure, and we look forward to seeing the movie. God bless.
Same here. God bless. Bye-bye.